Tired of charging your watch every day, every week? Well, no more. Say hello to the 40 days battery life Amazfit Beel smartwatch. Great for sports, light, fashionable, and with an always-on display, GPS and IP68 rating. Yes, that's right, the smaller brother of the Xiaomi Amazfit Pace is actually the best little smartwatch you can buy right now on the market if you're into something for sports that's light, with Gorilla Glass on it, waterproof, and has GPS connectivity, sleep tracking, heart rate monitoring, and actually everything you use 99% of the time with even more expensive smartwatches. And the display also has Gorilla Glass. It's 100% scratch proof. It comes in black with orange and in white, and it's very light, below 100 grams, very sports-like, fashionable small bracelet kind of smartwatch. And you even forget that it has docking charge, because you'll be charging this baby maybe once a month, even less. But it's very easy to charge. Just put it on the dock and plug it into USB anywhere, charger or anything. The sunlight visibility is great on this watch because of the always on display, and it's a very special kind of always on display. The same display technology used in very expensive Garmin smartwatches and in the original Amazfit Pace. Of course, you can do lots of things with it besides sports activity. You cannot take calls, however, but you can hold and reject the call if you want to. It does receive notifications like messages from any app you want. It is waterproof. You cannot reply to messages, however, on this very small watch. There are some certain limitations, but let's face it, almost all the time you just really want to see who's calling and who's texting you and about what. The phone does have, as I said, a built-in steps counter. It does also measure your heart rate. It has a sleep tracking monitor. It has a built-in GPS and compass sensor, like the most expensive smartwatches out there. And by having a smaller and more energy efficient chip, and yes, a very low resolution display and lower color bitrate, but it gets the job done as good as any other sports smartwatch on the market. You can do cycling, running, outdoors climbing with this thing, and then upload the data to Mi Fit and then sync it with Google Fit or Strava, for instance. By using the GPS, you can get over 20 hours of GPS non-stop usage on this watch, so it's even great for longer hikes in the mountain. It also has a built-in weather app, which takes the info from the GPS and from your phone, so you can actually view the entire week's weather on this thing. It has all the other most important features like countdown, timers, alarm sets, and of course my favorite is the compass app. It has a built-in magnetometer, compass inside, of course, with the GPS and IP68 ratings and heart rate sensor, and you can even choose some watch faces. This is not like one of the best for customization watches. It's meant to get the job done, do it as good as the expensive smartwatches that are meant for sports, but have a very low price and excellent battery life. And as I've covered all the functions of the watch, now I'll talk you through the setup. You have to go into the Google Play Store and download first the Mi Fit app. Make sure you have Bluetooth on your watch and on your phone, and you have to sync by the app. Do not go into the Bluetooth settings and try to sync the watch and pair it with the phone from there. Once you've paired it through the app, again, allow all the permissions and ask you to, and even turn on your GPS for the start, because it needs to synchronize very well with the Amazfit Beel watch. After that, you will go into the profile and you can check your available devices, and then add the device, click on watch and click on the Amazfit Beel. And this way, as you can see, again, it asks to track activity, sleep, heart rate, and by clicking on the Amazfit Beel, then you have to wait for the watch to sync. This might take up to around 2-3 minutes, so don't worry, it's not like buggy or anything. It just takes a bit more time to fully synchronize with the watch, but once it does, everything is good to go. Then your Amazfit Beel will update to the latest firmware version, and you have to wait maybe around 10, 15, 20 minutes. That again takes a very long time, but it's just once process. After that, you have to go in to allow the watch to access your contacts and your dialer, and from there on, all you have to do is really customize the experience, like which apps you want to get notifications from. You can also set alarms on the watch from your phone and from the app, but as I said, most important is to choose which apps you get notifications from, so you don't get from everything. By default, nothing is set in, so you definitely have to go into this app and pick the apps you want to have notifications manually. Of course, you can find the watch and find the phone, vice versa from the watch and from the phone as well. And as I said, after that, it's just about customization, and that's it. You're good to go with the great smartwatch, excellent battery life for measly $60 price. So let's recap the Amazfit Beel. Stylish, small, light, always on display, Gorilla Glass on top, IP68 waterproof resistant, GPS model inside, amazing battery life, compass sensor, heart rate monitoring, sleep monitoring, notifications, you can reject calls, just anything you would actually use 95% of the time on your watch. You can buy it from the link in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel for more honest hands-on reviews.
Stick around.